You'll be going over how to order fractions. So we are given half, 3/4 and 3/6, and we are asked to put them smallest to largest. Now with this type of question, the aim is to get all of the denominators, the bottom numbers, to be the same. So we have to think about a number that can be divided by 2, 4 and 6 to get the same answer. So if we go through our 2 times table, and our 4 times table, and our 6 times table, and we keep going until we find a number that they are both, the number that is in all 3 of them. So I know that 24 appears in the 2, 4 and 6 times table. So the bottom number I am going to change each of these fractions into is going to be 24. Now what I do to each of these numbers to get them to 24 is a bit different. So what have I done to 2 to get to 24? What have I multiplied it by? I have multiplied it by 12, and whatever we do to the bottom we have to do to the top. So if I've multiplied 2 by 12 to get 24, I have to do the same to the top number. So 1 times 12 is 12. What have I done to 4 to get to 24? I have multiplied it by 6. So I have done 4 times 6 is 24. And whatever we do to the bottom, we have to do to the top. So then we do 3 times 6 is 18. What have I done to 6 to get to 24? I have times it by 4. Whatever we do to the bottom, we have to do to the top. So 3 times 4 is 12. So my new fractions are 12 over 24, 18 over 24, and 12 over 24. We're then asked to order them smallest to largest. Now we do not put the new fractions on our actual answer. We put the original fractions that we're given. Because 2 of them are the same, it doesn't matter which way around they go. So I can put the smallest as a half, the second is 3/6, and the largest is 3/4. Now you might have looked at this and thought, oh, I didn't think of 24, I thought of 12. And you would be right, you can have 24, you can have 12, you can have a large number. As long as the denominator is divisible by the different denominators you're given, then you will be correct. So let's just check to see if that works. What have I done to 2 to get to 12? I've multiplied by 6, so I will multiply the top by 6. What have I done to 4 to get to 12? I've multiplied by 3, so I'll multiply the top by 3. What have I done to 6 to get to 12? I've times it by 2, so I will do the same to the top. And we end up with 2 of the same fractions, and we put them in order again. They are in the same order that they were when we put them over 24 instead. Some questions might look like this. You're given 2/3, 5/6 and 3/6. Now you can make all the denominators the same. For example, by making them all 12. It's absolutely fine, you'd get the same answer. What you could do that might be a little bit easier is you've already got 2 of them the same. So you might as well turn this one into a 6th as well. So these 2 stay the same, but this one is going to need to change to a 6. So what have we done to the 3 to get to 6? We have multiplied it by 2. Whether we do the bottom, we have to do to the top. So 2 times 2 is 4. And now all of our fractions have the same denominator, same bottom number, so they can be put in order. So the smallest is going to be 3/6, and then Instead of putting 4/6, we need to put 2/3 because we have to go with the original fraction that we were given. And the last one is 5/6. So that's our order of fractions and our answer. Do we given fractions like this? So we're given half, 4/6 and 8/18. Now if I go through my times tables and find a number that goes into all of them, if I had a calculator that'd probably be a bit easier because I don't know about you, but I don't know my 18 times table. So rather than trying to turn them all into a number that has goes into the 18, 6 and 2 times table, a bit like we did before, this is already 18 and I know that 18 appears in the 6 times table and the 2 times table, so I can convert these both to 18s. So this one stays the same. What have I done to the 6 to get to 8? I've multiplied it by 3. Whatever I do to the bottom, I must do to the top. So 4 times 3 is 12. What have I done to the 2 to get to 8? I've multiplied it by 9. Whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. So I need to do 1 times 9 is 9. So we are then left with 9/18 and 12/18 and 8/18. Just to change it up a bit, let's go largest to smallest. Now I still have to put the original fractions I was given on this number line, sort of largest to smallest. So my smallest is 8/18, and then it would be 1/2, and then 4/6, and that's my answer.